Hello, welcome to English 3, Unit 4, Part 2, To Be Happy. So, this is your Professor Neil with his TA, Yonghee.
Hello, this is TA Yonghee.
Hey Yonghee, what do you like to do to be happy?
To be happy, I like to eat delicious food.
Oh, that's an excellent choice. And what is your strategy for finding good restaurants that sell delicious food?
First, I'll ask my friends, but friends have no clue. Then I have to visit my neighbor or down or Google website to search for the hot place to eat.
That's good. That is a strategy. That's the ways to a winning result, and the winning result is a good, delicious meal. And in our first speaking part that we're going to look at, mobile gameplay, that is the idea. Looking at strategies, looking at the end goal, look at winning, and starting with the first step. So Yonghee said her first step would be to ask a friend. So here in the game, what's the first step? The first step is to collect resources. Similar to Yonghee's strategy for finding a good restaurant. So each card here gives an idea to winning the game, to reach the end goal. So we've got the first step, main objective, best attack, key strategy, reward for winning, and end goal.
I understand. First step, ask friends. Or main object is to find the most delicious food serving restaurant. Best attack is nothing works. Just find alternatives. Go, search internet. And key strategy is don't get swayed by all the reviewers. You might get wrong review because those who got paid by the restaurants give a false review. So you have to learn how to remove, not honest review. And if I do everything very well, reward for winning is find delicious food restaurant. So my end goal is upgrade the list of good restaurants in Busan.
Very good, very good. So yes, see the idea here is creating a key strategy and learning it by going through the steps and using the to infinitive as the complement of the subject of a sentence. So we're looking at subjects and we're looking at complements with the to infinitive. That is your strategy and good end result for this English language speaking one practice. So let's look at the first one. So I'm going to ask Yonghee questions and she's going to give the answers, and we'll go through the vocabulary too, because yes, I believe with Kitty that's enough of that. So we have mobile gameplay. So we have the first step, and it says collect resources. Resources are things like food, wood, rocks, gold. So here you can see the people are collecting resources. So we will ask the first question. Yonghee, what's the first step?
The first step is to collect resources.
Yes, the first step is to collect resources.
Write down.
Yes, take note of that one. So let's look at the second part of mobile gameplay. So mobile gameplay, we're looking at the main objective here. Defend your towers. These are towers.
Professor, the green O is objective O?
Yes, the O here stands for objective. Objective. Check objective.
Oh, detail.
So Yonghee, what is the question here?
How?
Do you want to look at step 1?
What's the main objective?
Very good. What's the main objective?
What an answer.
And the answer is?
The main objective is to defend your towers.
Very good. So here, if your tower is under attack, you will drop burning oil on them. throw rocks down on them, and defend your towers.
Can I also say protect?
Protect your towers, yes, same sort of thing. So here they built walls to try and protect and defend their towers. Very good, Yonghi, yes. You're getting the idea of mobile gameplay. I didn't take you for a mobile game player, but I think you'd be very good.
It's dangerous.
So next for our strategy is the best attack. What's the best attack? So Yonghi, what's the best attack?
Best attack is diversify your strategies. So not only one army, send many. So the best attack is to send multiple armies.
Multiple armies, and as Yonghi said, many different types of armies. So you want your different soldiers, and you send them in to attack. Alright, so B here is for best. Your best attack is multiple armies. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Comments in the section below. And then we have the key strategy. Alright, key strategy. So the question is, what's the key strategy? Yonghi, what's the key strategy?
The key strategy is to be smarter than your enemy. So the key strategy is to outsmart your opponent.
Very good. The key strategy is to outsmart your opponent. As you only said, to outsmart is to be smarter than your opponents. So you can see here, your opponents have the elephants, you build a wall, you trap them in. You've outsmarted them.
Know thy enemy.
Yes. If you outsmart someone, that means you are smarter than them. So the next one we have, rewards.
Ooh, I love rewards. Money, prize.
So what's the reward for winning?
The reward for winning, is to receive gems, jewelry.
Yes, in playing the mobile game, the reward for winning is to receive gems. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds, they're all gems.
I like diamonds.
Yes, of course, in other games you can receive other rewards. You can receive a
and
trophy.
Gold.
Yes. Gold, a car, bling bling.
Lamborghini.
Yes, would be nice. So yes, mobile gameplay can lead to winning rewards. Of course, they're just in the game. But it's the feeling that's good. And so the last one, what's the end goal? As you can see here, the end goal is to upgrade your territory. Territory is land. The more land you capture, the more you do. So if you upgrade, you gain more territories.
Is it land or boundary?
Yes. So that's the goal. The goal is the last thing you want. And so they have various steps in mobile gameplay. But the main point is here we are using the subject, the verb, and the subject complement with the to infinitive. And it's something to practice. So make sure you took notes there, make sure you wrote all that down, and when you come to class, you can practice the speaking section in class.
Can I practice one last time before I go move to next? So the first step is to collect resources. Then the main objective is to defend your towers. The best attack is to send multiple armies. The key strategy is to outsmart your opponents. The reward for winning is to receive gems. Finally, the end game, the end goal is upgrade your territories.
Very good, Yonghi. That's the idea, yes. So go through them, practice saying them, practice asking the questions. Good luck on that, and hopefully we'll get to meet you and practice in person soon. Speaking to and hopes and dreams. Take turns asking about Anne's wishes for the future. When does she expect to graduate? So here we're looking at when, the time. So she expects to graduate in 2 years. So we've got the when. You can see the expect to graduate and in 2 years. So this means she's a student now, but her future hope and dream is to graduate in 2 years. So these are talking about the future. And we're using the to infinitive plus a prepositional phrase for time. And some other types of phrases too. So we're looking at hopes and dreams using the infinitives. So let's look at the first one part, which is, you can see each one has a question section. When, what, where, what type of house. And so we're going to look at how to answer those questions and how to form those questions. So A, which was done for you. When does she expect to graduate? So you notice here, when does she expect to graduate? And then you have the question mark. And so Yoonghee, what is the answer?
She expects to graduate in 2 years.
Very good. So notice here, in 2 years answers when. In 2 years, when? In 2 years. So 2 years from now, she hopes to graduate. And then we got the next one, what aspire to be a doctor? So Yoonghee, what is the question?
What does she aspire to be?
Very good. What does she aspire to be? And the answer?
She aspires to be a doctor.
She aspires to be a doctor. So if you aspire to be something, Yoonghee, what does that mean?
She really
Wants, really hopes, wishes,
really pursue to get it.
What do you aspire to be?
I aspire to retire young age and no work.
Yes, good plan. I aspire to be happy. Alright, where is the question? So what is the question here?
Where does she plan to live?
Very good. Where does she plan to live? And the answer?
She plans to live in her hometown. Me too. I plan to live in my hometown.
Okay. And lastly, what is the question?
What type of house does she hope to buy?
And the answer?
She hopes to buy a brownstone townhouse.
Yeah, so in the picture, they have a brownstone townhouse. So Yoonghee, what type of house do you hope to buy?
I hope to buy a mansion in the countryside.
Wow, very ambitious, very ambitious. Does mansion mean big house in Korea?
Not in Korean Konglish, but I mean English.
Ah, okay. What's
Mansion means huge 2-story house with a big garden.
that? Okay.
That's my dream.
Sounds a good thing to aspire to. Good thing to aspire to. So you can practice. We're going to just go through the 4 bottom ones as they appear on screen here. So I'm going to ask Yoonghee the question, and Yoonghee will answer. So let's do the bottom. When does she intend to marry?
She intends to marry when she is 25.
How many kids do they wish to have?
They wish to have 2 kids.
How often do you want to take vacations?
I want to take vacations once a year.
So I'm just showing you here how the questions can change to suit your style of asking. What kind of hobby do you dream to start?
I dream to start painting.
So that is Anne's wish. How about yours, Yoonghee? What kind of hobby do you dream to start?
I already have a hobby. So
Flamenco dancing.
flamenco dance.
Okay, yes, that's a good hobby.
One hobby is enough.
One hobby is enough for one person. All right, lastly, speaking 3. We've had 2 speaking sections. This is the 3rd. In this one, Leo started a new job last week. Take turns asking when he learned each item in the weekly schedule. So here are the weekly schedules. Oh, poor guy, he started work on Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can see an example. When did he learn how to get work? So when did he learn how to get the item? So how to get work is the item. And so the answer, he learned how to get work. He learned how to get work, the item, on the day.
Okay, he learned how to get to work on Sunday. It didn't mean he did go to work on Sunday.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Okay, so let's just practice. I'm going to ask Yoonghee the question. When did he learn to arrive?
When did he learn to arrive?
So when did he learn when to arrive?
He learned when to arrive on Monday.
Very good. He learned when to arrive on Monday. When did he learn? So we'll practice this. When did he learn where to eat lunch?
He learned where to eat lunch on Tuesday.
Very good. And when did he learn who to ask for help?
He learned who to ask for help on Wednesday.
When did he learn how to use the photocopier?
He learned how to use the photocopier on Thursday.
When did he learn what to do in an emergency?
He learned what to do in an emergency on Friday. Hang on. Then this what, how, when, where, who, how, what, plus 2 infinitives, clause works as object
In this
of
case-
the verb learn.
Yes, so in this case, they're all acting as the object of the verb learned, as we'd studied in the grammar in section 1.
I remember.
Yes, so as Kitty does there, if you're learning at home, write it down, practice saying it, and then when you come to class, you're ready. And that's the main aim here. To get ready, you're going to have some self-practice. So here they say missing infinitive. Complete the sentences with the infinitive forms of the words in the box. So read, take, clean, be, rest, see, stay, think, arrive. So here, Juan likes to read the newspaper on weekday mornings. So read has gone. So we'll go through 1, 2, 3, and then I'll leave the rest for you to practice. So Yoonghee, I'm going to ask you number 1. Have a safe trip. We hope
To see you again soon.
Yes, to see you again soon. Number 2, the house is a mess. My advice is
To clean it before your mom comes home.
oh, doing well. And number 3, please be
Quiet. I'm trying to think of the answer.
very good. So the rest we'll leave for you guys at home to do with the book and your own study. So just to give you some clues for number 2 and 5. Again, you want to make sure there's the 2 there and then to include the verb to complete the infinitive. And then 6, 7, 8, I'll leave entirely up to you as self-practice. Classroom activity 1, our expectations. Answer the questions with your own information, then ask a partner and write his or her own answers in the blank spaces. So we have 8 questions here. When do you plan to finish studying? Today. How do you intend to go home? What do you expect to have for dinner? What do you like to watch in the evening? What time will you try to go to bed tonight? When do you need to leave home tomorrow? Who do you wish to see on the weekend? And where do you wish to go during the vacation? This is going to be homework. Yay! To be happy for sure. Homework.
Strangely happy.
Yes.
Professor Neil.
Yes. But might as well have homework. Alright, to practice and be ready for the class. This classroom activity is not homework. This we're going to leave and do when we get back to the classroom.
Yay! No homework.
Alright, so I'm back in the classroom. The listening this week. Yes, I guess we're going to do the listening. But I think we're going to leave the listening for when we get back to the classroom. Alright, so we're going to leave that one for now. We're going to listen to it when we get back to the classroom. I think that will make sense, and we'll do the answers and listening and pronunciation when we get to the classroom. Because we're going to look at the reading for now. Alright, but we're going to leave the reading as a bit of a listening. So I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to go over the answers. So I'll read through it, you listen, and then we'll do the questions afterwards. Well, alright, so here we have a guy running an ultramarathon. So listen and then answer the questions afterwards. My dream challenge. My dream is to complete an ultramarathon. That is the name for any foot race longer than the 42.195 kilometers of a traditional marathon. To complete an ultramarathon takes incredible endurance. Racers must strive to overcome doubt and to push far beyond their usual limits. In 2003, only 18,000 people in North America finished an ultramarathon. In 2018, that number increased to 105,000 people. The sport is continuing to gain popularity across Asia and Europe. 10 years ago, Hong Kong had only 6 ultramarathoners. Today, it has more than 60. Organisers of the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc in Europe recently had to introduce a lottery system to select entrants because too many people apply. For me, the ultimate challenge is to finish the Marathon des Sables. This race covers 251 kilometers across the Sahara Desert. It is the toughest race on earth. At times, racers' feet start to swell, crack and bleed from the heat of the desert sands. To achieve my goal will require training and perseverance. It will also require money and good luck. Even though the entrance fee is over $5,000, tickets for the race sell out within minutes. My dream seems a little crazy to some people, but to cross the finish line of an ultramarathon is one of the greatest imaginable accomplishments. Maybe you agree with young Andrew Yo. Maybe you're an ultramarathon runner yourself. So I think I'm going to leave the questions here. Rather than give you the answers, because we've just had to listen, I'm thinking I might put it in homework. So do some self-study for now. Prepare yourself for upcoming tests and sort of more endurance races of the English language speaking bit as we reach the end of Unit 4. So these are the grammar self-studies. And yeah, that basically is the end of Unit 4. If you have any questions, message me or put it in the comment sections below. But for now, this is goodbye from Professor Neil and goodbye from Ms. T.A. Younghee.
It was great pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.